Hey everybody, I'm Tony Fleming from Fleming's Ultimate Garage. If you don't mind, I would like to talk about this back here. And I'll tell you why. Because this reminds me, Fleming's Ultimate Garage was built on this. I remember when. And I remember field parties and things like that when people had these kinds of vehicles and you would just sit in the back. Somebody probably brought a keg. We were probably underage. Not me, of course. I'm just saying, like, maybe you or maybe one of your friends, right? I don't want to label you, but you know what I'm talking about. But the field party was awesome, man. It was just like free and natural and cool. And like the police didn't really care because people weren't getting hammered and wasted. They were just having a few beers and that's what you did. And these Broncos were exactly that. You got to sit in the back of them. You got to experience what tailgating really was. How did tailgating start? Well, it started here. It's just not a name. It's a part and it's an event, right? So they go hand in hand. These Broncos, especially something like this, is super cool. For instance, like this top comes off, right? How cool is that? The windshield folds down if you wanted to, folds down. Could you imagine not having the top, windshield is down, wheeling around the beach, wheeling around your mountain place, wheeling around at home, cars and coffee, whatever, super cool. But what I do love most about is that this color right here cannot be pulled off in today's modern car. You could not paint a 2025, when we're doing this video, 2025 BMW M4, right, competition in this color. A Diablo couldn't be this color. And why? Because this is a classic color. It's a classic vehicle, and it's beautiful. Let's spend some time. We're going to look at it for a second. Here's what I get all the time from people. Wow, Tone, that is a great looking car, but we don't know why it's a great looking car. Let's spend a few minutes highlighting that. We'll talk about paint, we'll talk about interior, engine, details, all that good stuff. And then by the end, we'll find a way to get it in your garage. All right, so I'd like to talk about paint and things like that. Like this paint job here is very nice, and I like to show it off, but it's also a heavy duty paint. Why? Because we know that you might take this off-road, so it has more paint on it than say a standard muscle car might have, right? This is designed to be used and enjoy and have fun and not worry so much about it. So why is it a great looking car? Well, the frost green paint is fabulous with the white flares that are a separate color. The white roof is a separate color. All of this right here, these little things make for just to make you smile a little bit. When we open the hood, we'll check that out too. But really, when you look down it with the white wheels, it's great looking. Now, there's a couple of things you can do if you want. If you wanted to, we could put the stock wheel and tire setup on the Bronco. Some people love that. We're happy to do that for you as well. And so we could talk about that, and we can either give you these to take with you or find something to do with them. Anyway, my point is that you can kind of make this your own. We can add a stripe or a decal or whatever, maybe something you remember back in the day, maybe something hanging from the mirror. I don't know, just fun stuff. Anyway, come up here, and I like to do the paint quality. And this is cool because you can read the letters nice and crisp. And that, my friend, still says we're a great car, or a great truck, I should say. Okay. All right, so I want to take a peek under here. So listen, we have two types of clients. Ones that love showing this off, going to car shows and things like that. Others just want a cool car to drive and love that as well. And I think they're both great. I got zero choice of either one, which I think is better or not. However, what I do want, regardless of what you have there, is to be able to open the hood and go, wow, this looks really nice. In your garage, you have some friends over, oh, what's under the hood, right? And you look and you see, and they're like, wow, this is really beautiful. So this is kind of the stuff that we do here, right? We detail the engine compartments in here. We paint this part gray, the block blue, a new oil filter, right? We paint the master cylinder, new washer fluid, overflow container, battery topper. Because why? Because people say to me, Tone, oh my God, that looks great. Why? Because we put so much effort into this, right? Horns. You'd be surprised how many cars arrive here and the horns don't work. My point is this. This is a show detailed engine compartment you'd be proud to own. More importantly, this engine has been upgraded with more power. It's very close to the power of a V8, but more importantly, look how easy it is to work on. I can touch all of the spark plugs. If I wanted to change the spark plugs, I could do it myself. If I want to do a cap and rotor, right? This has upgraded ignition, upgraded carburetor, upgraded power, so you're getting a little more. New radiator. I get excited about it because I see stuff in here, for instance, like these fasteners. They're stainless steel fasteners. You're like, Tone, who cares about some damn bolts? Listen, you need to care about some damn bolts because these are the little things that says somebody took the attention to detail to another level. All right, so what makes these so great? First off, they're utilitarian, meaning they're a utility vehicle you could actually use. But more importantly, Think about going to the fireworks on 4th of July or going to a friend's house, a cookout, and you pull up and you get to do some things that other people really can't do, and that is tailgating, right? How cool is it to hang out here and you put a couple lawn chairs in the back here or some other chairs and you're hanging out inside here. You're elevated up, you get to see what's going on, and you're not hurting your truck, man. This is exactly what this was designed to do. It's exactly designed to get this thing, the smile that you get from remembering a time when. Beautifully restored, stuff like that, easy to use, right? New bezels, tail lights, tag lights are working like they're supposed to. And you say, but Tone, it has to work. Those have to work. No, they never work. The simple fact is this truck here was designed to be used by somebody and wanted to go to car shows, do those kinds of things, and have a great time with it too. This is a fabulous shot. I love to do this because I think about myself. If I owned this, I'd be walking up to it and going, wow, this is really, really cool. Oh, that's mine, right? And when people say, wow, did you see that Bronco in the parking lot? I go, yeah, I saw the Bronco in the parking lot. I saw it from the inside as well. You know why? Because I drove it here. All right, anyway, enough of that talk. When you're looking at it outside, that's great. However, you're going to spend most of your time inside. So let's come on in here and we'll check that out. All right, so part of the restoration process includes new door panels, seat covers, carpets, painting of this. The wiper motors are up here, individual ones for each one. Why are they up here? Why are they up here and not down there or under there? Why? So that you can fold down the windshield, right? Because if everything was down there, you couldn't fold the windshield down because they would break the wipers off. Just a little tip for you. That's where the windshield would rest, is that little hook that's there. And then inside here, we just upgraded the steering wheel, and the horn button hadn't arrived yet, but I wanted to get the video done since it was a cool car. It just arrived. This is 3 on the tree. If you've never driven one, it's super simple because really what it is imagine if the shifter was here, you just turn it like this. And so first gear is here, second gear is here, third, fourth, all of those things works just like if it was on the floor. This has full gauges too, right? Not only does it have a 100-mile-an-hour speedometer, but it's got oil pressure, temp, fuel, and volts all in this great looking package. And if it was me, I probably would say, hey, Tone, can you guys upgrade this radio? Because they make an old school radio with the 2 knobs, but high end, meaning you can stream all your music from your phone. You can use your phone through it if you wanted to, but it's all digital guts inside, but it looks just like an old school radio, which keeps this dash looking really cool so that when you get in here, man, you're going back in time a little bit. Your new modern car is a fabulous car. Every day I say that today's modern car is the best car ever built. However, it doesn't feel, sound, and look like something like this, and that's why I say these are a lot of fun. All right, so we close up this video. Like I was just thinking about how much fun this truck is. Listen, this is a 4-wheel drive off-road vehicle, right? At the beach, at the farm, you can imagine picking your kids up from school and pulling up on the lawn there and be like, Dad, are you allowed to do that? You're like, I don't know, but get in, we gotta go. Anyway, fun, smiling, great, restored, cool colors, off-road, 4-wheel drive, all of the things that you could want in something just really, really fun. It's restored. The underneath looks great. The engine compartment looks fabulous. We sat inside the interior. We've looked at so much. It is only inches away from finding a way to get it in your garage. Anyway, call us 301-816-1000. We tell you all about this 66 Bronco. And don't forget too, you can take that off if you want to and fold down the windshield. All right. If you would, hit the like button down below. At least it gets a message out there, and I really appreciate that. Share it with your friends. They might find some good stuff as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got new stuff coming out all the time. And I'll see you on the test drive.